No, not at all. Not a chance. But hey, another, if you don't know now, you know, on Austin Little's list, Taylor Tate. I think we're getting drowned out again by Rocky Top. We might as well wait, fellas. Okay, Lawton's in our ears and said we can go. So Taylor Tate, Khalil Hodges, Tony Legarrea, #1 contender fight, bantamweight division. This has a numerous amount of stakes, and both of these guys have came to me and said, I love this matchup.
Man,
like, because it's just the perfect matchup for both of them.
And before we went live today, I think that's what I was telling you, Brandon, is if you would have asked me before I did my research on Tony Legarrea, I would have said that Khalil was, you know, an obvious favorite. But dude, after watching some of Tony's fights, this kid is good. He's fast.
His last fight, 18-second knockout at Aries, Joshua Frash, pressure fighter, never been finished. He takes a lot of pride in that. And he was, you know, giving Khalil praises in the back just before the fight started tonight. He was like, man, like, I like that he's patient. He doesn't overreach. He doesn't, you know, he doesn't try anything he doesn't have to. And that's a fight that I need to have to test myself, because I know that I'm dangerous, but I also know that if I extend, this is a guy that can catch me. And that's what I need. I need that kind of fear. He didn't say fear, but I'm putting that in his mouth. This certain type of like thought or fear to say, I know I have to be calculated now.
You need the threat.
I need the threat. Thank you. That's better. But I'm a huge Flacco fan, man. I love Tony Legarrea. I think he is, from day one that I saw him, I think he's been one of the top guys on my list of like watching grow, and he's grown a lot. And another guy that has grown quite some bit and has been with Hub City since fight night, gosh, 8? Khalil Bill Hodges, Shackleford's MMA.
Shackleford's made a name for themselves.
Holy cow. Like, they were a fun team, and they still are.
But now
they're some dogs over at Shackleford. And some of my points, man, high IQ, great patience. I go back to his fight with Brandon McKinney back at Fight Night 10. I mean, a calculated leg kick battle, some cage wrestling, and then all of a sudden in the third round, he decides to turn it around and get the rear naked choke. That really has set up this fight for him for a #1 contender fight. Notable wins: Mason Doyle, Brandon McKinney, Cole Glover, if you want to throw that one on there as well too. But man, I mean, this kid has grown so much from his first fight at Attitude MMA that it's amazing to see who he is now.
Yeah, man, I'm excited for this one.
And he's one of those guys that I think you see improvement every time he gets in the
100%.
cage.
100%. Well, let's make this one official and get this one started, because I'm antsy and waiting, and my legs are tingling. Let's send it on over to Richard to get it going.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is set for 3 3-minute rounds of MMA action, and it is brought to you by the Pine Ridge Club. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 135 pounds, from Nashville, Tennessee, representing Nashville MMA, Tony Flacco Legarrea. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 136 pounds, from Olive Branch, Mississippi, representing Shackleford MMA, Khalil Bill Hodges.
I'm so excited for this fight.
Fireworks.
Fireworks, 1,000%. Love that.
Predicting fireworks.
I'm curious, how hot does Tony start out?
A lot of bouncing from both guys.
Yep.
God,
Big kick from Khalil. Big kick from Flacco.
And, I mean, shifty is a great word that you could use for Khalil Bill Hodges as well, too.
100%.
But, I mean, the power of Tony has to be respected off the bat. If not, it's a short night at the office.
And that's one thing that Hunter McNeely reached out to me about today, because he asked me about this fight. He said, man, Tony's got the death touch.
Yes.
Some good straight punches from Khalil. Good body shot from Khalil. Uppercuts.
And a good left hook from Khalil.
Some punches and bunches there.
The combos, yes.
He has locked eyes on Tony right now.
I like the movement from Khalil.
100%. Big head kick. A little check hook from Legarrea. Khalil doing a really good job of moving around the cage.
Yes.
Keeping his hands high, moving his head.
It's not one-sided either. Like, he's very back and forth.
Big kick from Legarrea there, kind of missed over the top.
Good leg kick.
Some big reactions from Legarrea.
Yep.
I wonder if Khalil's going to use that. Ooh, throwing some big shots. Looks like
This is that pressure we were talking about from Tony, right?
Yeah.
Closing that distance.
he's closing the distance, but not wrestling. Oh, take it back. Now he's on his back.
Yeah, Khalil's doing a good job moving side to side, but just the pressure that Tony's keeping on him is forcing Khalil's back to stay to the cage.
Yep. Wow. I've never really liked the turning with hands like over their head, but he made it work.
It's like he's grabbing
He's
the face.
pulling
and
the chin.
Yeah, he's turning the face itself.
What I also love about
Head
these
pressure.
Shackelford guys as well, too, is
Wow.
like nice work.
Good
from
getting off the
Khalil
cage by
Hodges.
Khalil. Looked
Wow.
like he's keeping, nope, let it go. Back to the kicks.
But in like the pre-fight shakeout, you know, whenever you first show up, like normally it's like, you know, you shadow box these things, you pair it with somebody. Like he was almost full-on sparring with Keaton Clinton earlier, like going through every single preparation possible.
Yeah. It's always a dangerous move to do that. Oh, a nice straight from Legarrea.
But a-
Returned by Khalil.
Yeah, good left hook.
Some big shots from Legarrea, man. Those are long arms.
Oh, wow. But a good 3-4 punch combination from Khalil Hodges.
You saw a little smile from Khalil
That
after
was-
he landed it.
That was a good
Good
combination.
checked hook.
Legarrea's
kick.
still right on the pressure, though.
And
Yes.
one thing I love from Khalil is just all the little feints, all the
Yes.
little like twitches. Like it doesn't look like much, but I mean it's what's setting up those big combos we saw at the end.
Yeah.
And that was one of those little mind games that from the McKinney fight was because McKinney does the exact same thing with all the feints and things. So then
Yeah.
when they're both doing it, it's like, okay, who is going to go first, right?
Who's going to go?
I can tell that Tony is wanting to press the gas.
Yes. I think Tony wants to knock this guy out.
Yeah, he
he
wants-
is throwing so hard with these straight punches.
And he knows that he wants to really get in there and make it a grimy, dirty fight, but Khalil's not really a guy that you need to try and do that with.
And both guys looking fresh. I mean, Tony's not even using his stool, and I mean Khalil is, but I mean he looks like he did at the beginning of round one.
100%.
Absolutely.
I'll just say I made awkward eye contact with both people.
Oh, nice.
I was
How was it?
I was looking. It was nice. They both looked like they're doing a good job. They're both
Cool
okay.
beans.
And the thing with all these little twitches we were just talking about from Khalil is
Legarrea working out his jaw.
it lulls you to sleep. I mean, you when you got somebody
Yes.
constantly moving, you know, you get comfortable.
That's some good commentary, Austin.
I love it. I may have Austin Little back every time. As long as he ain't booked.
Superman punch from Khalil.
Hard to do when I'm fighting
Yeah.
on everyone.
Body kick from Legarrea. Looked like the body kick was more just trying to cut Khalil
Good body
off.
kick from Khalil. Yep. Another one.
Khalil is
Khalil will never stand still.
he's deceptively fast on his feet.
Oh my gosh.
Like you know he's fast, but he's faster than you think he is.
Yes. That's what
Good
Tony needs to
pressure
be able to
from
do
Tony.
is get him against a cage and
Ooh,
cut that
nice,
off.
Good cut.
Good job reversing positions by Khalil.
But what head movement from Tony when he got
Yes.
there
Yeah.
to avoid any strikes possible. Holy cow.
Yeah, Tony's defense inside is looking pretty nice.
I think that's one thing I put in all caps and for Tony's notes on mine was head movement.
Yeah, and it's looking crisp. Good right hand,
So good.
but a good uppercut from Khalil.
Let's say Khalil is landing some bunches and punches, but none of these ones have looked quite as heavy as Legarrea's.
Eye poke maybe? That's what it looked like. Looked like Khalil acknowledged it and Tony's wiping it.
Gotcha. If the ref don't see it,
Yep.
keep on going.
Shows the sportsmanship from Khalil though, 'cause
Oh.
he did ask him first.
He is one of the most respectful guys. I really wish he still had the blonde hair though.
See,
He
right-
was rocking it.
Right here, Khalil is doing a lot of those feints.
And good head
Wow.
movement by Khalil.
So we've
Wow.
entered into the matrix. Fellas.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Both these guys, man, it's just so impressive to watch.
So Legarrea's doing a really good job of keeping the pressure on. I think Khalil, he's kind of losing the respect of these feints that he's throwing.
Slip. Ooh!
Big, wow.
I'm about to. Austin Little's gonna have a bruised right arm tomorrow. About how many times I'm elbowing him.
Also, another thing to pick up on, we talked about it earlier in the night, the stance switch. Every time Khalil circles, watch, he switches stances. Just talking about throwing off the timing.
When he goes like the different directions.
Yep.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
I love that. Man, just the relentless pressure of Tony, though.
John was calling for him to attack after he finished circling. I mean, the combinations that Khalil's being able to land right now is very great. I mean, high number.
I still
10
think,
seconds.
I still think Khalil's he's losing some of these.
Ooh,
wow!
Good
And
job.
a big takedown.
What
Wow.
an ending to round 2. Holy cow.
Huge for Khalil. Man, like Tony was saying backstage, is Khalil's one of those guys, if you slip up just one time,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's all
he's
it
got
takes.
the ability to put you out.
Like, I wanted to say that this is the best test, the biggest test for both of these guys so far, but Khalil is looking the best Khalil's ever looked.
Yeah, I'll say as far as they're both doing a really good job defensively, which makes it really hard to score around.
Yeah.
The only thing that's going to bite Khalil is, since he's missing a lot of these,
Sure.
he's on his back foot a lot.
Sure.
Tony's doing a really good job of keeping the pressure.
Well, obviously the knockdown there is going to get him that round.
100%.
So if you're saying it may be 1-1 going in, potentially?
I feel like-
you don't remember
No,
the
no.
first round, I know.
Yeah, I forgot the first round, but no, I think Khalil's won both rounds.
Okay.
But I will say, I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is a little bit more calculated action from Khalil.
Okay, got it.
I feel like they're both doing good defensively, and Khalil's got to get past his Tony's hands and head movement.
Sure.
I believe
Tony's just got to keep the pressure.
striking-wise, this is probably hands down the most technical fight we've seen tonight.
Well,
I would agree.
hands down. They've got their hands up. Round 3. Here we go.
Good one, Brandon.
Oh, thank you.
See, those feints are coming
Yep,
back just a little bit from Khalil.
Yep, the hip twitch.
I'd like to see him throw them just to make sure we've got them solidated in there. There we go.
Golly deal.
And now we have a threat. So now when he flicks that hip, it's going to be a little bit scarier for Tony.
Yep.
Tony being told to let his hands loose a little bit. Ooh. Good kick from Khalil.
Yep. I like the level change with the kick.
I think Tony's going to have to get in there and make it dirtier. Good
calf
kick from Tony.
Yeah, for
Yep.
sure. He set up that movement inside.
Did you see how hard it is to hit Tony when he's that close? Though?
Oh, my gosh.
His defense, he's moving his head and keeping his hands up exactly where they need to be.
Tony's really attacking the calves now.
Yep. He's trying to slow him down.
Yep.
Head kick. See, all of those are hitting on
The
Tony's
shoulders.
shield there.
Yep.
Good return kick from Tony. And a good sprawl.
We got Tony on the cage. Interesting about Khalil here.
Yeah.
Turn his back to the cage.
I think just to gauge of the wrestling period. That's what I'm surprised about from Khalil, to be honest.
Maybe Khalil wants to show off some wrestling these final.
I mean, he's shown
final
he's got
bits of it.
submission game. I believe 2 rear naked choke victories.
You are correct.
Yeah, if I was Khalil, I'd be backing up, going for some more striking.
Yeah, especially while Tony's on the cage.
Yeah, but Khalil's the one in there, so he knows what he's doing.
That's true. 50 seconds remaining.
But that's why it might be dangerous, though.
I mean,
He's jumping the back.
we've seen the ground game from the Nashville MMA guys and George Hanna earlier. BT
Yep.
Matrix again, the coach.
Possible
Maybe pausing for that
triangle.
arm bar. He's got the wrist control.
Man, the only thing about that, this late in the fight, when
Like to
both guys are sweaty,
Oh,
it's
dude. It's
hard to hold
so
anything.
hard. Yep.
Gonna have to watch his neck here.
Tony quite literally backpacking right now.
Yes, 100%. Tony's going for a trip there. Khalil gets him against cage.
10 seconds remaining.
Good knee from Tony. Good knee from Khalil.
And
some punches and bunches from
Khalil.
Khalil.
Listening to UFC vet Danny
Spinning
Barlow.
heel kick.
I like that at the end from Khalil. Danny Barlow, UFC vet. Cage side was hollering combos, separate and throw combos, and that's exactly what Khalil did.
Incredible fight. Again, we're getting into the technical side of the night, but I mean, that was a number one contender fight for sure. 100%.
Yeah, that was good.
Without a doubt.
The high levelness of those two guys right there was great.
100%.
Head movement.
I'm very impressed with Tony's shoe.
Yes.
It was
one of my favorite things about this fight is I think no matter what the judges say, I don't think either guy loses stock this fight.
Oh,
That's
at all.
a beautiful fight.
the pressure from Legarrea is unmatched. I mean, he stayed circling the whole time. But also, I don't know. I feel like Khalil liked it. Like, he liked being on the back foot a little bit. Like that's where he was comfortable. So.
Yeah, every fight Khalil is on his back foot. From his very first fight. The only difference that he made between fight 1 and fight 2 and fight 6 now is the amount of work that he shows. You know what I mean? Like, he was on his back foot defensively. Now he's on his back foot offensively now.
He's strike.
Ladies and gentlemen, both fighters fought all 3 rounds. We go to a judge's decision. Your winner by split decision, Khalil Bill Hodges.
Split decision victory, Khalil Hodges.
Again, I think that pressure from Tony on the rounds where there weren't really a lot of damage.
Sure.
I think that the pressure from Tony kind of bled into that judging.
Fighters, man. What'd you do to prepare for this guy? I knew Tony was a dog. I know he was a great competitor. So I put in a lot of work in my body kicks and my grappling just to prepare for this guy. He's the real deal.
Yep.
Yes, sir. What do you have coming up next? Man, continue to fight good guys. I mean, hold on. Brandon's telling me the belt. I might be fighting for the belt next. Let's see.
Well, that looks like a good fight for you coming up. Do you have any idea who it's going to be?
I do not. I got to pay attention for the later fights.
Cisse or Grant?
Maybe Mr. Collins will set that
The
up
next
for
fight.
you. You got any shout-outs you want to give?
Yeah, I want to shout out to everybody who came to see me. Shout out to God. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my team. Shout out to Jay Bird. I appreciate everybody. Thank you.
Man, Khalil's such a likable guy.
Oh my gosh, one of my favorites. Now, if he only would get some freaking social media so we could follow him along, but I mean, other than that, definitely one of my favorite fighters on the scene right now. I mean, he's truly showing that he's got the arsenal pretty much everywhere.
For sure.
And again, Shackleford's MMA, man. I love the stance that he's got as well.